Hi guys, how are we doing? I hope everyone is having a phenomenal day. Excuse me. It's Crystal here. And what are we waiting for? So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Sorry, I'm just trying to hold on to my my phone, my tripod, all the whole 9 yards here. So if you're tuning in with me live, please say hello. It'd be awesome to know where you're watching from. If you are catching the replay later on, just let me know that you have stopped by. And if we have not had the pleasure of meeting yet before, my name is Crystal Ricassi, and I am coming to you live from the beautiful, very cold and windy state of Utah. And I'm a woman on a mission. I'm a woman on a mission to help and inspire others to live longer, healthier, happier lives. I'm truly all about living a gluten-free and chemical-free lifestyle, and I'm here to provide valuable, hopefully inspiring info to you. So, for those of you who may or may not be aware, I am participating in a 21-day Facebook Live video challenge. This challenge is hosted by our beautiful and amazing wonderful mentor and friend, Helen Martin, who is out of Australia. And the reason why I am doing this video challenge, this is my 5th one. The reason I'm doing this video challenge is to learn new skills, to get back into my groove of going live, and to, here comes my daughter. Other side, baby. Other side. And to, because I love the connections that we make. I know, honey, get in, it's cold. Sorry guys, she was outside. We are at a different location, which I will show you at the end here. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this video challenge. I love the friendships that we make, the connections that we make, and all this, you know, we can never stop learning, right? So it's awesome. Haley, hold on, baby, please.
Everybody, read this.
Don't put it in their face, honey.
Read this. It says, "My day would be much more sour without your sweet smile."
That's cute. So, so today's topic is, what are we waiting for? And what I want to emphasize here is one of the main reasons why people don't pursue their dreams is because they never start. There's always a reason, right? It's either fear, feeling afraid of what people will think, feeling afraid of what people will say, thinking that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not an expert, whatever the case may be, is basically never starting.
Walk into the blizzard. Bye.
No, honey, don't go back out there. It's cold. You really want to go back out there? It's cold.
I want to see how windy it is.
Oh my gosh. I was just out there. I was actually going to do this live outside, but it is way too cold and way too windy to do it. So, anyway,
Better get the shelter. Bye.
okay, sweetie. I just dropped my son off at basketball practice, so we are up here. I'll show you where we're at, but we are at the school, so it's really cold and windy up here. There's always an excuse, right? So there's, we say, oh, I gotta wait for A, B, C, or D. I gotta wait until I have permission. I gotta wait until I can afford this. I gotta wait until that. I gotta wait for the perfect time, right? Hello, Heather. How are you? Awesome to see you here, my beautiful dear friend. So there's always a reason, right? We gotta wait. There's never a perfect time, guys. Like, this is one of the things that Helen, our mentor, has said, and something I've also said before as well. It's kind of like waiting for the perfect time to start a diet, or waiting for the perfect time to have a baby. There's never a perfect time, right? The time is now. The time is now. So thank you very much, Heather. I appreciate that. So, honey, careful. What are you doing? So, and let's see. I'm going to just mention some other things here. Another reason is it's cold, huh? Another reason is lacking to make a decision. Well, I just don't know. Well, we've all done that. I'm sure we have all done that in our lives. But remember that when we don't, Haley, honey, calm down, please. Take a breath.
I can't. I just ran a mile, so.
Sorry guys, she's moving the car because she's just out of breath. Anyways, when we don't make a decision, we are still making a decision, right? I mean, I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because whether you, just like not responding is still a response, right? If you choose to not respond to someone, you are still responding in a way by choosing not to respond. So, anyway, it just, those are important things, I think, to think about. Haley, please. Just got home from skating the, awesome. Yeah, I kind of was watching a little bit of your live, but then I had to deal with some stuff at home, so I will have to go out and catch the replay. That's awesome, Heather. Let's see, where was I at here? Yeah, I mentioned the perfect time. I'm just going over a few things I had here, a few thoughts. And I just want to tell you guys that, honestly, even 5 or 10 years ago, I truly never would have thought I would be where I am now. I never would have thought then that I would be where I am now. I'm not living in a castle in Monaco and, driving a $50,000 trillion car. I'm not doing those things, but I've grown a lot since then. Decisions are always hard to make. I agree. Yes, they are, Heather. They are. Especially, basically no matter what, when we're a kid, we really don't have to worry about those types of things. In a different way, I should say. But anyways, I never would have thought then that I would be where I am now. I've grown a lot since then. I've done a lot of things that most people thought I was nuts about doing. When I moved to the state of California, after I met a guy online, I didn't have any family in California. I didn't have any close friends in California. Basically, all I had was this guy that I met online, and we had only met once in person. You never would have believed this either. Right. That's right, Heather. And I can appreciate that very much. But yeah, I moved to California when everybody told me not to, when everybody told me I was nuts, when everybody told me I was making a stupid decision and it was going to later be a mistake. I was foolish and all, the list goes on. But I did it. And I am so glad I did it. I made, that's where I pursued going into law enforcement. And then I realized that that's not what I wanted to do. But anyway, I made that decision to do that regardless of what other people thought of me. Haley, she's yelling at the wind. So yeah, making a decision, it's hard. But even not making a decision is also hard. Okay. So just remember that. Let's see, what else did I have here? Commitment. A lot of people choose not to do certain things. Honey, can you please stop slamming the door?
I'm trying to shut the door.
Thank you, Lynn. How are you? It's awesome to see you here. So a lot of people, it's okay, sweetheart. a lot of people, where was I at? A lot of people choose not to do something because they know they'll have to be committed to it, or they think that they'll be able to handle the commitment and to stay committed. And then later on down the line, something happens, life gets in the way, and what do you know? Whatever the case may be. Heather, it takes a lot of courage to take that leap of faith. Yes, it does. And I will get to that. Yes, it does. So speaking of commitment, here I just dropped my son off here at basketball. He's downstairs at the school, which is where we are at the school. And I will show you the view here in a minute. But speaking of commitment, my son is in basketball. He's not, let's see, you're great, loving your, thank you. Thank you. I love this coat. It's nice and warm. Yes, Heather, or they get scared. They get scared. But my son is in basketball. He's not as tall as other players. He's not as big and buff, and muscular as other players. He's actually one of the smallest on his team. And there have been a lot of people who have said he shouldn't do it. He's too small. He'll never make it. He doesn't have what it takes. Well, you know what? This is his second year playing basketball, and he's improved. It's been really, really hard on him, as well as my daughter and I, to have him. Thank you, Lynn. Awesome. What's the temperature there? It's probably not even quite 36 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold, and the wind chill.
It's about.
What do you think, Kenny?
It's about 29. Actually, about 19 degrees.
With the wind chill, it's really cold. Of course, not as cold as it is in Canada, I'm sure.
Everyone be quiet. You'll hear the wind.
They'll hear it, honey, because I'll take them and show them the view. Anyways, so my son, a lot of people didn't think that he would be able to do it. And you know what? Like I was saying, it's really been hard on him because he has had to be at practice by 6 o'clock in the morning, which means I'm getting up at 4:15, getting him up at about 4:45, to get, yes, Lynn, got to start somewhere. I was the smallest one on, sorry, this is probably distracting. No, it's okay. I thank you. I appreciate your comments very much. But anyway, he's had to be at practice by 6 o'clock in the morning, which means he's getting up earlier, and he stays at school after practice and then goes to school. So he's had some really long days, but he's done it. This is his second year in a row. And regardless of what people think, this is something that he absolutely loves. He loves basketball. He did struggle with his grades there for a while, but he's been managing to keep working at it, and he's not giving up. My daughter is another example, aren't you, Pumpkin? With dance, and she goes to dance once a week, but this is her second year in dance, and she had never done dance before, so yeah, she dances in the living room and stuff like that, but she had never really done like actual dance class and learning ballet and tap and all of those things. So for her to be in a group with more experienced little girls who have done it before, who've danced, we all got to start somewhere. But just the fact that my kids are staying committed to things that bring out that spark in their eye, and to watch them, sorry guys, I'm just trying to keep this steady because it's not really that steady. But to watch them grow and to learn more and to just push through no matter what anybody else says, it's truly amazing. We should all learn to fail like children, because children might fail at walking when they fall, when they first start. They'll fail at crawling. They will fail at a whole bunch of things that they do, when they're first starting off in life. But do they stop? No, I mean, they keep going. They keep walking and falling and getting up, getting back up again and doing it all over again. So, I get a lot of inspiration from my kiddos, and from other kids as well. We adults, we make excuses. Oh, I can't do that exercise. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. And I was just talking with my husband this morning, and I told him, I said, I've seen people from all walks of life with different types of handicaps and different things in wheelchairs and with, missing limbs, legs and arms and stuff. There is nothing stopping them from doing those amazing things. Those are truly amazing, inspirational people. So yeah, anyway, I don't want to digress, but, another example is, bless his heart, Kobe Bryant, who
yes, bless
we
his
all,
heart.
we,
Let's pray. Everyone, pray for him. He's jumping the basketball into the fake hoop. That's a cloud. He's like, yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Haley. Bless his heart, Kobe Bryant, was actually told, and I could make a million more examples here, but Kobe Bryant was actually told by a guidance counselor in school that he would never make it to be a basketball player. He didn't have what it took to play. He couldn't do it. There was no way he was going to make it. We don't need to do things to prove anyone wrong, right? Because we don't owe anybody anything. That's how I feel. But he did it, and he made a heck of a life playing basketball. A lot of other people and kids were really inspired by him. So, it just, yeah. I could make examples use many different other people for these examples, but I think you guys catch my drift. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Heather, very much. They're all talking good things about you, baby girl.
Oh, thank you. Mwah, thank you. Mwah,
So, anyway, I think I just dropped something. Sorry, guys, I just dropped something here. Just something to think about in terms of what, why we wait for the perfect time or the perfect hair, the perfect, whatever the case may be. Today is a day that we will never get back once it's gone. And the same with tomorrow, and the same with the day after that. Yes, Grammy. Yes, Patricia. Thank you for joining me. Awesome to see you. Life is a choice. And we all have choices, even when we think that we don't, right? So today is a day that we're never going to get back. So think about that. She should practice in the next challenge. I might get her to do that, Lynn. I just might get her to do that. She's really practiced for lives.
Who?
You.
Who?
You.
Who?
You.
Who's you?
Anyway, so, waiting is not for people like us. You are so right, Lynn. You are so right. So whatever it is, that you want to do with your life, whether it's, like Haley, she wants to be a naturopathic physician, which, good day, Mike. High five.
High
Mike,
five.
thanks for joining us.
High five.
Haley's giving you a high five.
High five.
Okay,
High
okay,
five.
sweetheart. Okay.
Hi.
Haley.
Hi.
Yes, treasure every moment, definitely. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. No matter what it is that you want to do with your life. If you want to play pro basketball, pro football, if you want to, do something different that nobody else would, that everybody thinks you're nuts for, do it. Do it. Don't let anything stop you. So what if people are naysaying in the background and not believing in you, whatever. When I first started live video, I'll tell you right now, guys, I didn't have half of the belief in myself that I do now. And Helen, our mentor, is largely the reason why I continued on and why I even started live video. Besides the people that I met in the very first 14-day live video challenge I ever did, they kept me going, honestly. So You just never know who you're going to inspire with whatever it is that you set out to do. You never know whose lives you're going to touch, who you're going to impact. That's what it's all about. It's all about impact. So go out, pursue your dreams. Do not wait for anything because the time is now. Life is short. Life is precious. Yeah, she is a riot, Heather, isn't she? Heather says you are a riot, baby girl.
Riot? What's a riot?
You are just, everybody gets a kick out of you. So anyway, guys, okay, so I'm going to go out and show you the view here in just a second, but I just wanted to emphasize that, you know, if you're waiting for the perfect time, if you're waiting for the perfect, you know, moment, or when you have more money, or when you have this, or when you have that, you know, you're going to be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Don't die with your dreams still in you, guys, and don't live with regret, thinking, you know, I wish I would have taken that chance. I wish I would have started. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. So, you know, go out there and be embarrassed and do what makes your soul happy, what makes your soul shine and sparkle, and don't ever let anyone take that away from you, right?
Hey, everybody, do you want to hear my story that I wrote?
Really quick, sweetheart, okay?
Once upon a time,
Let's put you in the
lived
spotlight.
a little girl named Maylee. She loves to play, but before playing, she had to do her. She had to more than one thing to do. Maylee had to do her chores that are not fun and hard. So she did do all her chores. Then she could play. Then the next day she said, "I will not keep on doing this." Fine, said her mother. You go and play. We will do your chores.
She's taking over.
While you play, but you will clean your room. And plus, you're grounded to your room for 2 weeks. Go
You're a
to
kid, Kaylee.
your room.
You're so funny.
Mm,
Is that all?
yeah, but
Okay.
next live I will tell you the rest of my story.
Oh, so stay tuned, guys. She wants to tell you the rest of her story on another live. Thank you so much.
Best
Thank you.
Mom, yay! Best mom. I have the best mom ever. Yay!
Thank you, Haley Bug. Just so you guys know, she writes this stuff just as she's thinking about it. She's really actually very gifted that way. She's written lots of different things. I told her, you know, you could write children's books, kiddo. And she draws. She's excellent at it. So anyway, really what I wanted to say here, guys, and then I gotta go,
But
is,
you'll show them the view.
yeah, I'm going to show you guys the view. Really what I wanted to say here is that it takes consistency. It takes hard work. It takes effort. It takes courage. It takes, you know, belief in yourself. Because, you know, if we don't believe in ourselves, and truly, honestly, when I first started live video, I did not have the belief in myself that I do now. But it takes all of those things to really go out and make it happen, regardless of what other people think of you, regardless of what other people say about you or to you or whatever.
Can I show
And
them?
just a second, sweetheart. One more example I want to give here, and then I will let Haley show you something. Hold on, baby. And then I'll show you the view. Is when I first started going on gluten-free, it was because I got really, really sick. Really, really sick from gluten. And I'm not going to go into all of that, but I just want to tell you that I got told I was a horrible mother. I was making horrible decisions for my kids. My kids and my husband actually decided on their own to go gluten-free. But when we made these decisions, I had to make it because I really had no, you know, I mean, I was sick. I I did it regardless of what other people thought. And the kids are really good now about telling, people at school and stuff that they are gluten-free, and they don't care what people think. So I just wanted to throw that in there really quick. So, anyway, Haley, did you want to say something before I show them the view, honey?
Don't mind the hair, okay? Don't mind the hair.
Messy hair, we don't care. Messy hair, we don't care.
I got this for my birthday.
We got her a lockbox. That's actually a lockbox. She has a key. We also have another key to it. But she loves horses, so.
It might look like a weird key, but it's a weird key.
It's a weird key, she
Hey,
says.
if you guys notice, it looks like a castle.
Maybe it's a magical key. Is it a magical key?
All
All right, so I'm going to show you guys the view really quick. And then I'm going to say bye-bye because it is really, really cold and I think I've gone on long enough. But I hope what I said makes sense, guys. Just don't let anybody stop you from pursuing your dreams, and don't die with your dreams inside you. That's all I can say. My life has completely, totally changed. And many people in these video challenges are who, besides Helen. I hope I'm still here, guys. I don't know what happened, but for some reason you guys were all gone and my screen just went quick. So I'm going to show you the view really quick. Beware, guys. It's really windy. It's really cold. I'm just going to make it kind of quick, okay? So here we go. We're getting out of my car. Okay, I'm going to flip my screen so I can show you this. Woo, man, my hair is blowing everywhere. Okay. So this over here is where the kids go to school. That's where